Well, this is Cairo Airport. We've just arrived after a 5-hour flight from Heathrow on BMI. The flight was really nice. We were in premium economy, very spacious, like business class really. The airport is actually quite busy. I know it doesn't look it here. We're now in the domestic terminal, heading off to Luxor, which is another hour away. One point about flying into Egypt, you need a visa, and you have to buy it at the airport. It costs $15, but they do take sterling, 15 US dollars. Don't go straight up to the immigration desk, because they don't sell them. They'll turn you away. You have to go to a little bank kiosk, get your visa, then go to immigration. Apart from that, it's actually been fairly trouble-free, really. Anyway, the Luxor flight's off soon. See you later. And this is the reason we're here, of course. It's to join the Musk, which is a little boat called a dahabiyya, operated by Bales Worldwide. And we'll be cruising down the Nile from Luxor to Aswan. We're at the Valley of the Kings at Luxor. They've just brought in a new law, which means you can't take cameras in, which is a great shame because it's a spectacular place. If you want to see the Valley of the Kings, look back through the website to the cruise on the Thompson celebration a few months ago. Almost every excursion you do in Egypt will involve stopping at a shop. This one is an alabaster shop. It's actually packed with good stuff. One of the things Bales do, they liaise with the shops and the tour guides to make sure you don't get hassled. This is the new El Khan factory. You should see the old one. It's on the way to the Valley of the Workers. Now, there's the Valley of the Kings, full of pharaohs and Tutankhamun. There's the Valley of the Queens. This is the Valley of the people who built the valleys of the kings and queens. A whole array of rather plain tombs, apart from two, which were the tombs of the chief artist and the chief architect of the valleys of the kings and queens. Baking hot, by the way. It's about 41 degrees. Sensational. But look at this lot. It's like an underground village this was before it was uncovered. All this stuff is 3,000 years old. And some of it looks like it was painted yesterday. So here's the boat. There's actually a fleet of 4 of these dahabiyyas, as is called the Musk, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's only 9 passengers. It can actually take 12. And it spends a lot of the time actually tied up alongside the Nile before we go sailing off to the various places. Isn't it gorgeous? This is the one of the 2 main decks. This is where we have our meals, and then there's a sun deck at the back. It's the second morning, it's about 8 o'clock, and it feels like it's about 30 degrees already. We're going to leave Luxor behind us and sail south on the Nile. We had a bit of a briefing last night about what will happen. We'll sail a bit, apart from today, which is completely sailing. The rest of the week we'll be sailing for part of the day, stopping, going to look at something, then back on the boat and tying up basically where they feel like it. It's really been lovely so far. Now the boat has got engines, but it's also got sails, and they use the sails whenever they can to save fuel. Tiny crew of about, I think it's 4 or 5, and they double as waiters and cabin attendants. I'll show you more around the boat. I keep wanting to say ship. It's really a boat. I'll show you more around it tomorrow. There's a bridge visit, maybe. That's the captain in his little wheelhouse. It's gorgeous, you know, this. So relaxing and peaceful. Everything is included. There's beer and wine, all the food, all the service, absolutely everything included in the fare, and we're really being looked after. You get a different perspective of Egypt when you see it from the Nile going along slowly like this, as opposed to being on a cruise along the Red Sea where you catch a 3-hour coach ride to get to the attractions like Luxor, the Valley of the Kings, or the pyramids. That's the one downside really so far. We flew into Cairo, but we didn't get a chance to go to the pyramids because we were on that connecting flight to Luxor. Four meals a day, all in. It really is exquisite. It's elegant. It almost feels colonial somehow. So we'll carry on up the Nile. Come back tomorrow, I'll show you more around the boat, the dahabiyya. See you then, bye bye.